Yo, what's up, gang? We had a little bit of a problem with the timer today for some reason. It didn't start until 3 minutes in. Anyway, hope you're all having a great day, and especially if you're in the UK, enjoy the weather this past few days and the next couple of days might be your only chance of summer this year. So let's go. Another Thursday, another feedback night. We're going to be hanging out with each other for a couple of hours, maybe a little bit more. And we're going to listen to the tracks that you guys have made in the past week or before. And I'm going to share my feedback. The chat will give their feedback. We're going to have votes and polls and stuff like that. Yo, Tomaj and Ediz, I see you on that side. Fist. And my man by the name of Star, I see you on the other side. We're live on two... wait, my finger is weird, is upside down. On these two at the same time. You know how the deal goes. Most of you have been around, and if you're joining the stream for the first time, let me know. And I want to get to know you if it's your first time on my streams. But most of you have been around. Hey, Rito, what's up, bro? DJ NV, I see you. Okay, let's play something in the back for about 5 minutes until everybody gather in. And I already have, I would say, above 10 tracks, 10, 12 tracks in the queue ready to play. So we're going to give it 5 minutes so everybody come in and then we start listening to your stuff. What should we play? Let's play a beat in the back. Oh, you know this beat. I just had it ready, so I might as well. Okay. We need some more activity in the chat. Who have we got on either side? I see Tomaj, Erito, and Useless. What's up, bro? Matt, I see you, man. How are you doing tonight? Welcome. Okay. Man, every time I put this track that you're hearing the beat from, it has vocals. Every time I put this track on a video, I get at least 2-3 DMs asking me where I can find the track. And unfortunately, for the past year plus past year, I've had to say I haven't released it yet. I still haven't released it, and I'm not sure if I'm gonna do it the way it is. I want one verse from someone else. That's all I want. The hook is great. We got one good verse. The other verse is missing. And for some reason, I don't find a rapper who can drop one proper verse. So if you guys know someone, or if you are that someone who wants to drop a verse on this and actually match with the story I'm telling in the hook and the other verse, let me know. Chicka-bow. I'm good, man. Thanks for asking. You thought you were gonna miss the live, Erito, but you've made it. Great. Good to have you here. Your track is actually the second track. So good that you're here. What? Okay, apparently my live is not eligible for recommendation and is restricted in search results because it may contain content that manipulates user engagement, such as follow for follow. What's that? How am I manipulating someone for follow for follow? Okay, I think the TikTok live is gonna be dead tonight, so we're not gonna get recommended. TikTok people, do you mind if I end the live and start it again? I don't know what happened. Apparently, I'm trying to manipulate you guys. No clue why that's the case. Are you feeling manipulated by me? Ooh. Anything? Come on, man. You start a live that you've been doing for a year and a half the same way and all of a sudden I'm a manipulator. Okay, let me quickly end TikTok's live and start again. All right, I will see you in a minute. TikTok. This is crazy. YouTube, you see what we have to deal with? Okay, let me start this again. There you go. TikTok is back on. I'm pretty sure it's gonna say the same thing again. Anyway, we're gonna start listening to your stuff just as soon as we get those people who were on TikTok back. Minute or so, minute or two. That should be. I'm just queuing up the first track, and it's by Ryan Jackson. I haven't seen your submissions before. Is it your first time, Ryan? Where are you at? Okay, the TikTok guys are coming back. I hope we don't get the same problem again. Tacos. What about them? All right, let's start with the first track, Ryan Jackson, El Mono Ray. I actually need to set up the poll for TikTok. Okay, that's right into it. Welcome back, Matt and Fist. Okay. It's building up. Wait. Is that on my side or on his side? It was on my side. The mix sounds pretty good, to be fair. Really cohesive, low end, round and tight. The mix is great, but I'm waiting for any sort of melody, anything to latch onto. What do you think about this one? Let's vote. Blue Mama, welcome. Lyrical, I see you, man. How you guys doing? Yeah, it's a really nice bounce and a very good mix, but it either needs any sort of melody or any sort of vocal for it to be complete. Where's Ryan at? I don't see Ryan in the chat. And like, ever since it started, literally, like, this is the intro. And this is the outro. So it was like throughout almost a drop. We had one little build up, but the structure is the problem, and the fact that it doesn't have a focal point. Nothing changed in the drop. Pretty much nothing, yeah. Very small things in the rhythm changed and a couple of sounds, but nothing that would catch attention. Does need sax on it? It could benefit from any sort of melody, any sort of vocals. Okay, let's move on to the second submission. It's by Arito. And you send me so many emails, bro. Which one's which? Are they all the same? What's going on? Could you tell me which one is which? Which one you want me to play? one per person, I'm sure you know. Is it your last email? The first one? Oh, the SoundCloud link. Okay. Am I feeling better? Yes. I don't remember how I felt last time. Last week. Yeah, I am feeling better. I'm okay. Send it my way, lyrical. D-Tune Music. مرسی داداش. قربونت. تو خوبی؟ Oh, you were searching for a music streamer? You found him. Welcome, man. Okay, this one has everything it needs. The mix is lacking a little bit, which is weird. Rito always gets it right. Yeah, the fact that it feels weak in the drop is because of the mix. It has everything it needs elements-wise. No, I'm not personally mostly into EDM. It's what people send me. If you send me rap, it's rap. Good to have you here, D-Tune Music. I think this is a really good one, Rito. It has a lot of potential. The vocal especially. But for some reason, it doesn't hit the way it should. Let's put it for a vote. Vote for the vibes. Did you push it too much in mastering or on the mix bus? Is that why? There you go. Oh yeah, it's a very good drop and arrangement. It's just the mix, which I'm sure you can fix. By the way, is my voice too loud? Let me turn it down a little. YouTube, we need to get to 10 likes for the first free skip. For TikTok, it's 10k. You hate the vocal? Why? The vocal, to be honest, feels good. It gives a good vibe to the track, at least in my opinion. But then again, I quite like Latin music. I listen to Bad Bunny a lot, and I don't understand the word, but I just like the vibe that they have. And this has a lot of potential for me. It just needs better mix and most likely a better master based on what I see on the waveform. And you're right, there are clashing in the high mids and the mid range, but the main problem is the dynamic change that we don't feel quite as much, that the drop has came in and we had like a rise in energy. It just feels kind of static. To be fair, in some sections, because of how loud the vocals are in the build-up feels more powerful than the drop, which is the last thing you want in EDM. But I know that Rito can fix it because I've heard a lot of good mixes from him. We're not going to go into as much details when I know that the person knows what to do. what to do. All right. Let's move on. Simple Numpty. It's been a while, man. I haven't seen you in the streams. Welcome. Next up is Heard It Twice on TikTok. Matt. Let's go. Too much words. Okay. You got mine. Okay, let me show you the list for the first time. All right, zoom in for you. Next up is One Don Cartel, and then we're moving upward. Read the email? Okay. It's a remix that you were asked to do? Is that what you're saying? I appreciate that, Simple Numpty. I've changed style, you probably have noticed. Vocals off key. Give it a little bit more time. Let's make sure. Still not obvious if it is. Yeah, it's obvious that it's not finished yet. I'm just trying to find out if the idea has potential. This could be a nice drop, Skrillex vibes, new Skrillex vibes. Have a good night, man. Thanks for popping by. No, it doesn't have any processing, proper mixing on it. I feel like this is like a demo based on the name and how long it is and what he wrote in the email. It's a demo. So it's nowhere near a finished track. But let's quickly check that off-key vocals and make sure. It's on edge. It's on the edge of being off-key, yeah. It is. Certain chords and certain notes. Not all, but most. Matt, you need to check this up. It does have off-key stuff, and 3 of us heard it. First, Eddie's heard it, and then Fist. And, you know, my ear is mainly towards the mixing side and not the whole off-key side. We have people on both platforms that call out the off-key, like AI. It might be in major. Yeah, well, that's true. If you're at the festival off your head, you won't notice it. Most people don't. It has to be terribly off key for those people to notice it, but you still don't want to have those problems in your remix, especially if you've been asked to do a remix of a track and then your remix is off key. That's just not good advert for you. The second drop had a potential. I think it was the first drop. The Skrillex vibes part, that has potential. I would maneuver on that a little bit more. Next up is One Don Cartel. Let me know what you think. I think the mix... Oh, yeah. You think that you mixed the vocals and beat too low? Let's find out.
Yeah. This for my niggas. We ain't taking no stand.
We are having a little bit of a quiet night. What's happening?
They talking about what they talking about. It's our block. We doing this.
Okay.
I ain't playing no game.
Waiting for the lead vocal.
Montclair, I wore it twice. She eat me up my cocoa butter. FN, I shot twice. Keep it since my brother suffered. I ain't trying to tell a little lie. Just bucket for another gutter. I never testify whatever. No, I'ma take it on. Black bands on the back street. Lightweight, like 5 feet. Beat to the crease. I'm mine like Lil Weed, she throw it back.
It's not necessarily too low, the vocals. Could you go higher? Maybe a little. But it's good where it is. I like your ad-libs a lot.
Back in, it's on me. Back in, it's on me. Babe, back in, it's on me.
Yeah. Back in, it's on me.
Nice job on the mixing of the beats. You could actually turn up your lead vocal a dB and a half or so.
You fuck niggas can't sleep on our block. You fuck niggas can't creep on our block.
You send me something, D-Tune Music.
43 stop. If you pussy niggas
yeah, I can see your submission.
So many shots till you can't come back around here.
Maybe next? No, we're going off of a line. To Safi Dadash.
I ain't changed up for that nigga. No. I ain't doing shit for that nigga. Fuck niggas think I owe them something, but I don't owe them nothing. Watch your mouth for I.
It's one of those beats that is revolving around the 808 and not kick. Your kick is super low. I'm not sure if it was on purpose or what. Let's vote for this.
200, 300K. Niggas talking shit, then we come through with an SK. Gotta be real on our block. Niggas practice still on our block.
What would I do if 1,000 people sent me their music? We would have to play only the ones that, I don't know, if we get to that point, there will be a barrier.
We don't give a fuck, nigga. We'll get your ass slaughtered from here to south, from here to up north. Nigga, I know some niggas in Pompano will cut you short.
Yeah, skip only stream. That would be the best way to manage it.
Fuck, nigga, I've hit the back road for a long time. They don't see when I'm coming. But the 4-5 and the fucking SK never stop drumming.
I don't like, to be honest, I don't like this guy on the second verse. His lead vocals and the way he's rapping just didn't have any energy, emotion, anything really. But the first one was much better. First guy who rapped, whoever that was, I don't even know. Maybe the person who sent it to me was the second guy and he's gonna be like, shut the F up. But I don't know. It just didn't feel good on the second verse. But the question you asked in the email that you said you think that you mixed the vocals too low on the beat, it's not too low, but it could be a little bit turned up, just a little bit. It's on the right spot pretty much, balance-wise. That was one done. Cartel, who also I don't see in the chat. Next up is Merc. 1,000 times 3 minutes per song, 3,000 minutes. Yeah, that would be impossible. Even in 24 hours stream. No way. Strawberry is next up.
I can't read you, but sexy Mona Lisa. Can tell if you're gonna leave her or if you wanna stay. Girl, just seize up, don't yell at my two-seater. You say that you a freak, girl, but fall asleep at it. But you're perfectly dysfunctional.
What is this gonna be? I'm excited about the drop. It's gonna be boom. Techno. Pretty nice. Vocals are sitting nicely. That ain't no techno? It's techno. It's just one type of techno. Let's vote for this. Nice control on those kicks. Yeah, good low end. Yeah, really good remix, I believe. So based on who sent the track to my email, which is Merc, and I know his voice, but the person who made the music doesn't look to be Merc, it's not his page, so it's his voice and someone remixed it. Overall, good job. Sounds pretty ready to go. Thank you so much, Leon, for sharing the live aggressively. Much appreciated. Wow. How's that a thing? I'm just bamboozled by how many. How can you even do that? If there is any spam I like, it's sharing spam. Let's go. Okay. Next up is Candented, one of the members of Studio 9. Let's hear it. Cat of Nine Tails is the name. Bro, how are you doing that, Leon? Okay, I'm starting to wonder if something is happening. Guys, do we really have only 6 likes on the YouTube stream? For real? No one's enjoying hanging out here and getting feedback for their music? Leon, thank you, bro, but it's time to stop, man. It's really time to stop. Please. This is Candented. What happened to your top end, man? Holy crap. Bro, your top end is... Leon, what's happening, bro? If you don't say anything in the next 30 seconds or so, I will have to mute you because it's killing the chat. Oh. Tacos happened? What do you mean? Yo, Tekka, what's up, man? Bro. No. Don't do that, please. Don't do it to your ears. Don't do it to our ears. It's not worth it. What? Something went terribly wrong with your high mids and especially top end. Everything sounds super distorted and harsh from every angle. You kind of liked it? For real? Oh, you got hungry before finishing the mix? Those with a demeanor which is nothing short of abhorrent, embodying the very essence of vulgarity and moral corruption. What? I'm gonna read this. Dedicated to Ellis E-Mike, and all other duplicious and domineering individuals consumed by envy and characterized by manipulative and malevolent nature. My man, you had a big problem with this guy. What happened? Who's this guy and why did you decide to diss him like this? This is some beef. Okay, while you explain what happened, I'm gonna queue up the next one. Next up is Eddies. You like songs, you like things distorted like hell? You are my nightmare. What the hell, Leon? You started again. What's happening, man? Can you say something? Or Fist has to do something? It's either you say something or we have to do something. I appreciate you sharing the live, but it looks like spam at this point, and it doesn't look like you're in here. Eddies, let's go.
Going out again, am I out of my mind? Going out with friends, gonna
Oh, it's an
have
acronym.
a good time. When the clock strikes midnight, you gon' know that it's time to dance. When the clock strikes
Yes, Tekka. It's been monetized for a while now.
Cause you only have one night, baby. Cause we only have one night. So won't you come a little closer?
Yo, YouTube gets the free skip for the first time. YouTube chat, from 1 to 10, I'm thinking of a number. I got it. Whoever gets us the fastest in the chat gets the free skip. Go. I know I muted him, but still happening.
Shooting for the moon, now we dancing with the stars. Don't care who you
This is nicely done.
are.
Tekker, you got it. Number 4. Number 4. Did you send something, Tekker? I don't see your email. I don't see your email. Right, so on the YouTube chat, every time we go above 10 likes, 10, 20, 30, whatever, they get one free skip every 10 likes. On TikTok, it's every 10k likes. Right now we're on 7.7, so you're not far. Yo, Hydra! It is now, I can see it. What's up, bro? Welcome. How you feeling tonight? Let's vote for this one. Nice production. Reshop, I see your submission. What's up, Joe? Yes, Hydra. Do it. I'm gonna raise the volume just to check the master. Okay, I'm gonna wait for it to end 10 seconds. Okay, firstly, Eddies, it's a very good track. I enjoyed the vocal you picked, the sounds you selected, and pretty much all your production side of things. But where I think some things went wrong, especially in the mastering part, it's very loud, and as a result it's one of those types of loud that you pushed it so much that you sacrificed a good amount of your low end and transients at the cost of raising your melody top end to almost being harsh level. I wouldn't recommend it. It's not worth it. You can still sound competitively loud with the right amount of saturation across different stages, individual tracks, bosses, and a little bit on the master boss. On -6 LUFS, this sounds below -6, and it sounds like you pushed it so much that the balance of the mix is out the window a little bit. Doesn't sound bad, but it can sound a lot better if you let it breathe. Try it, pull back, and see if it makes it feel better or not. Don't chase only loudness, chase a average between what, like, your transients, your dynamics, and your loudness. You should find the sweet spot, not chase one thing and go for that only. Because, like, if you want to go quiet and only care about your transients and dynamics, that is also wrong. You're gonna have problem with being competitive against other tracks, and you don't want to be on the other side. Whoa. I needed to breathe some point during that explanation. Almost getting to the free skip. Well, we're going to have the YouTube one now, and TikTok is 9.9, so we're going to say it's 10K, because it's going to be 10K. TikTok, from 1 to 10, I'm thinking of a number. Okay, I got it. Whoever gets it the fastest in the chat gets the skip. Go! I'm going to play the YouTube skip by Tecker. Useless, you got it on the first go, number 7. It's rare, but you got it. Oh, Leon, you're finally in the chat? Were you actually doing those shares yourself? Can you explain? Bro, I appreciate you sharing so aggressively. I just felt like something happened with your phone and it was just like being spammed. We couldn't get to understand what's happening. I know. It's just like TikTok thinks that there is a bot in the chat, but there's like so many things fast in the chat, and we can't do anything about it because it's bots. How many for the next free skip? It's just every 10K. No, man, no reason to apologize. Like, I was trying to talk to you before putting you on mute, but nothing came through. Just a misunderstanding. No hard feelings. This is a nice Afro beat. I would say 85-90% well mixed. I like your sax, your low end sounds good, and the vibes sound good. Let's go. Fire! I forgot I have the sound pad there, soundboard. I think a lot of Afro artists would like to hop on this type of beats. Let's vote for this. Pretty cool. Are those sax lines samples that you found, Tecker, or did you play them? Everybody's liking it on TikTok side. YouTube, you haven't voted. I'm gonna show you the line one more time, but bear in mind that we have the TikTok skip. Zoom in a little bit. So next up after the skip is gonna be Amarildo, and then we move upward. Everybody see their name and their submission. If you send something but you don't see your email there, let me know. It might be in the spams. It's a Chris Hine brass. I have that library. Sounds pretty good. So you did play it live. Brilliant, man. Everything. Really enjoyed it. Asefa is yours. I got you. Yeah, I see you. Useless won the skip on TikTok. What was your email, bro? Is it teenage crime? Useless? Bro, if you're in a chat and you think I'm just calling someone out useless, it's his name. I swear. Vinicius. Oh, yeah, I remember. I got you. Found it. I have to say that whole story about useless name every time, man. It's... Never mind. Remix. Ale Musa, what's up, man? Welcome. Where is Amarillo? Amarillo is on the other side. He's moderating the other side. He's saying I'm here, but you don't see it. Can you play my song next? No, bro. I'm playing off of a line. People are waiting, so we're going one by one. Send your track, and as soon as it's your turn, I will play it. What's up, Adolf? Welcome. Okay, let me show you something and explain why there is a problem with this mix. You see how these peaks stick out? Each of those are kicks. Pretty much. You don't want your waveform to end up like this. But it's like, I'm not just saying it based on the visual of the waveform. It did sound disjointed a little bit. There is a huge difference between how the kick is hitting and how the mid-range and the top end and everything else is going on. It doesn't have that together feeling, and you can visually see it on the waveform too. The main problem is lack of mid-range. So you got lows and then you got high mids and highs, but there is no low mids and actual mid-range in there to tie them together. So it's your sound selection and your octave selection for those sounds. So if you had the super saws, let's say, playing the 5th or 6th octave, you needed a sound to play an octave below to bring that harmonic information, frequency information in the low mids and the mids itself. That's what feels missing, and just like when you don't have a good mid-range, it feels disjointed, it feels soulless, and usually powerless. But the waveform itself is not the big issue. The big issue is the mid-range. Just go, and as soon as you add something in that area, you will feel that there is like a glue feeling being added to your track. Try it and let me know if it works. That was my man Useless. What's happening in the chat? Let me see if I missed something. How do you feel about up-tempo? If it's well done, we enjoy it. The kick is wrong, I think. That's a side trance kick. It was similar to a side kick. I couldn't say it's wrong, but it wasn't right. At least with the things that were around the kick, it wasn't the right one. Did we just get a skip? I think we did. Who sent all lie? Is it your first time in my stream, man? Who sent the skip? Thank you so much for supporting the stream. Yes, I see you. I think it's your first time in my stream. Let's listen to your track and find out what's going on. Practically 2 years in music. What do you think of this? Let's go. Welcome to the fam. Okay. Are there less submissions today? Compared to last week, I would say equal. Where is this gonna go? Okay. There are mixing problems, but for 2 years of music production, I like how your brain works. On pause pilots, but those pauses are being overused. That was nice. Okay, before I share my opinion on this one, I want to know what the chat thinks. So we're gonna put it for a vote, and then I'm gonna share exactly how I feel about this and what I would change or anything. 1,000 out of 10? I think you got yourself a record deal, man. My man's emptying his wallet for this. It's my favorite part so far too. Really good kick sound selection, I have to give you that. Oh, I put the fire for the wrong part. I hate hardstyle so much. Yeah, hardstyle is like you're insulting me personally. I know. No, I don't think anything's out of tempo, Tomasz. Okay, so while we're listening to the outro of this, I have to say, first of all, congrats. After 2 years in music production, you seem to have grasped a lot of things, both on the production side and also sound selection, a little bit on the mixing side. It's a difficult type of track to get right, mixing and mastering wise, and I do understand it because the type of sounds that you're using and the fast-paced tempo just gives you less spaces in between, and less spaces usually means more clutter, right? So it's not easy to get it right. The biggest issue you have in the mix is your chords and melodic elements massively clashing with your mid-range of bass and mid-range of your drums. It doesn't feel like your mid-range is separated, so we can distinguish, okay, this has a space here, this sound is there doing that, and your drums are doing this in the middle. It's that type of problem. I don't have problem with your production. Those pauses could be a little bit less, for sure, but that's a personal decision. I'm just thinking, like, if I could have more information about how many different layers of synth you used, how did you approach the octave placements and the stereo placement and everything, how you EQ'd them. Maybe I could help you out with cleaning up the clutter. But at the moment, it just feels like a big mess in the drop, which to untrained ears is no problem. But if you care about the engineering side of things and you want it to be approved by people who actually do this type of genre or mix this type of genre, it takes more time. I don't blame you. It's been only 2 years. It takes a lot of time to get the engineering side right. Okay, let's move on to the main cue. Amarildo was up next. On this track, I put 10 sound goodizers on master.
If your mixes suck, use more sound goodizer, bro.
What you made me do was embarrassing. I can't help myself with the medicine. You try to make me your the one. I'm sorry, but I've done.
Okay. Now we're talking about separation and clean mixes. Thank you for coming in right on cue, Amarildo. His separation is crazy. I know it's less elements, I know slap house is like this, but still not easy. Nowhere near easy. Is this genre still alive? Yeah, slap house is still going hard. Let's vote. Ugh. The tar coming in. You don't like it? That's fair. It's not for everyone. But what we can't take away from him is great sound selection, almost perfect mix and master, and just a good vibe. If slap house is not your genre, I get it. But you can't take away the technical side from him. What the chat saying on the other side? Vibey, you like that effect before this section? Ethnic guitar, it was tar, literally. Gym style, I do listen to slap house in the gym sometimes, but right now, of course, I'm rocking psytrance pretty much at all times. It's just the stories of psytrance is different. It takes you for a journey, 9 minutes, 7 minutes, 10 minutes. The story tells you with the right amount of bass and sound goodizer applied.
One sound goodizer a day keeps the doctor away.
Never forget that. Never. Vinny Vici. When I talk psytrance, it's almost always asterisks. Not almost always. Always. Okay. It became funk out of nowhere. Off-key bass, the slap house bass doesn't sound like it. Is off-key with what? Bass and cowbells are the same thing. Yeah, the kick is nice, I agree. Who is this in the chat? Who is this? Funk Vision. Show yourself. I said the bass and the cowbells in this particular track are the same, yeah. That slap house bass is also the cowbell right now. Like he used the slap house bass as cowbells. But there is a sustained, very distorted and beat crushed bass in the middle as well. It's a nice idea, I have to say it. Let's put it for a vote. To be honest, I quite like the fact that, like, I never thought you could use a slap house bass sample as a funk cowbell. It's a nice idea. You distort it the right way, it becomes this. Personally, too distorted for my taste overall, but the idea is nice, and I also don't see who made this in the chat. Chrome, did you send something? Okay, let's check the queue together before we move on. Also, in about 3 minutes, I will close the submission. How many we got? Yeah, we got enough to close the submission in about 3 minutes. Here's what we've got coming up. IPVKF is next. Then we move up. YLM. Detune. Acoustician, who's waiting patiently. Find your own names, guys. Yeah, bro. Your email came to me. I can see you. Everybody saw their name? Okay. Let me check the spams as well, see if there's anything. No, nothing in the spams. We're good. Tomasz, let's go. The producer remains mysterious. Yes, Thursday night, same time, 10 p.m. UK time, paused pilot. Submissions are open as soon as I post the Discord announcement that tonight we have the stream. Usually 7-8 hours before. You're headlining in Glasgow, Holland and Belgium over summer? Congrats, Infected. Good to hear that, man. Discord's in the description. Yes. And it also is above in the chat. Yes, you can send a hip-hop bit. Just be quick. I'm closing the submissions in about a minute or two. Got you. Welcome aboard, sir. Yes, YouTube is a good place to learn master and mixing from. Yes, just choose the right people that not only are giving valid information, but you connect with and can learn from. Bro, I'm massively vibing with your stuff recently, Tomasz. I think you found some formulas that work and you repeat them, but with different things around them. So like your drums sound good now almost always, your low end sound good. You find nice samples of vocals that you put in and around to add variety. Your beats are nice. It's like a funk track but as a hip hop beat or trap beat. Let's vote for this beat. Who do you recommend for me to watch? Well, to be honest, like most people that you would ask, like if you go to someone's stream and ask them who should I watch for mixing and mastering, and the guy's sitting there giving you mixing and mastering advice, they would say, watch me. I do have a lot of mixing and mastering videos if you want to, but who else? Well, Michael from In The Mix, everybody watch him if you want to. 7-8 years ago, I was watching him a little bit. But these days, okay, wait a second. We have a puzzle to solve for TikTok. I usually let you guys watch this tough puzzle I have to solve. Bam! Okay. But it's been about 3 years or more that I rarely watch people give advice. Why? Because I became one of those people who gives advice. I just don't have the time anymore, so it's hard for me to say names. Most of the guys in the chat know people who they go to. Zen World is one of them. I haven't seen. J Cactus is nice. But like J Cactus is mainly beat making. It's not mixing and mastering. Zen World is mainly sound design, as far as I know. When you talk mixing and mastering, it's one of those subjects that most of the YouTubers who make beats and stuff, they just learn to do their thing, their mixes and stuff. But if you want to learn properly, I think you should upgrade to the proper pros, the guys who've been doing it for 20, 30 years. And they're Jason Joshua, Josh Goodwin has streams on Twitch that like he mixes a Bad Bunny songs from scratch. And the same mix goes obviously on Spotify and gets released and stuff. Who else? Manny Marroquin is my idol in mixing and mastering, in mixing. A lot of Dave Pensado stuff, Pensado Plays episodes. So many great, proper pros that are giving like long streams and long videos start to finish that you can watch. But yeah, if you want to learn how to make beats, the names that came in the chat, those are great. Mixing and mastering, I wouldn't recommend those guys as much. Okay, let's move on to YLM, I guess. It's called Teenage Crime. Also, let me let me check how many likes we got. We got only 16 likes, guys. And we have 8 people on YouTube. Tonight's quiet, so submissions are now closed, and TikTok is nearing 20K. Wow, TikTok is going forward tonight. Produce like a pro. That's a good shout for mixing and mastering. But again, those guys are rock, metal, and live mixes mainly. So it depends what genre you work with. I'm gonna be sharing some content about how I mix my psytrance stuff. So if EDM is your thing and low end and basses and stuff, soon you will have some stuff to watch on my page. All right, so much. Thanks for being around, man. I will see you later. Psytrance is my latest thing. Yeah, I started with orchestra, hip hop beats, pop music. And now Psytrance is what I'm gonna stick to. You heard this vocal in 1,000 tracks? Where is it from? Is it Splice? I wish we had a good psytrance scene in the UK, but we don't. These guys are just ravers and jungles and drum and bass. Elias, what's up, bro? Yo, I closed the submission, Elias, for tonight. You came a little bit late. We do this every Thursday night now. We have a clear schedule. Every Thursday night, 10 p.m. UK time. I think it's a good mix, YLM, but it's definitely not mastered. I think you just mixed it, right? I've been good, man. How have you been? Let me hear it one more time. Give it some volume. Yeah, it's a very good mix. Now it's time to master it. Okay, is the skip ready on TikTok? You're close. No one uses Looperman? It's a dark place, bro. Looperman is a dark, dark place. I have a little recommendation, YLM. Because there are gaps between the phrases of vocals in most sections, there's a couple of nice techniques you can apply to the reverb and the delay, in general, the effects on the vocals. So you have a nice reverb going, but what if you mess with the pre-delay a little bit? And what if you add a delay plugin before one of your main reverbs? I'm not sure how many you're using, it sounds like one. But add a delay before your reverb, but don't turn the mix up as much. Just make it so that it feels like the reverb is delaying as well. So it's not a proper delay, it's a reverb delay. You could also then, after the reverb, so the chain goes like this. It's delay, reverb, then a flanger or a chorus effect or something, just to add some movement and modulation to it. It could make it a little bit nicer. Also, do EQ it a little bit. Maybe after all these things that I've said, it's going to be a little bit too bright. So maybe filter it from the top and see what happens. And what else did I want to say? I think that was it. The mix is fine. It's just a creative decision that you might like or you might not, just to fill the gaps between the phrases. Can we see the cue? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. And we have to do the TikTok skip. So here's the cue once again. Minus the skip situation, we got Aaron coming up. Then it's detune music, acoustician vibes. And then you can see the rest. These are going to be all we have for tonight. As the submissions are closed, this is all we got. These last two are something else, it's not submissions. And this is the same thing, I believe. But we only do one per person, so Poncho, let me know which one you want to play. Okay, that was the cue. Do we have the TikTok skip ready? It's on 19K. Let's do it. From number 10 to 20, including 10 and 20, I'm thinking of a number. Whoever gets it the fastest in the chat gets the skip. 10 and 20, including 10 and 20. Let's see. No one yet. No one yet. You just made a sale. Congratulations. Yeah, that's my FL Studio template. Someone purchasing them. Oh, acoustician got it. Number 20. You wanted it so bad, man. You spammed the numbers. I respect that. Let's go. You weren't far anyway, but let's go. The subject says, I don't know if the instruments are mixed right. Let's find out. Oh, I need to download it? Why? Why do we need to download this? Can I add it to the drive? No. Wait, I have to download this, guys. Bro, something is wrong. with the file you send. Even when I downloaded it, it doesn't play. What's the format? It's WAV, but something is wrong. It doesn't play. What's up, Aaron? Welcome, man. Yo, your track doesn't play in my email, and it doesn't play when I downloaded it. Something is not right. Can you... Yeah, send the link, please. We're gonna listen to one track before... until you send the tracks link. It's Aaron. No, it's not a virus. You can't send me virus, man. Been doing this for long enough. YouTube is only 3 likes away from a free skip, guys. 2 actually. It's on 18. We need 2 people who haven't liked the stream once to like the stream. In 50 minutes, your song comes out on Spotify at 1 in the morning. Congrats, man. Did you send it over? Do we have it in the queue to listen to? You sent something? Check DM. Oh yeah, I got it. I'm gonna play this right after this one we're listening to. Aaron, this is very quiet. Very quiet. What's happening? This is different kinds of vibes that I don't know. I need some more info about what the purpose was. Why is it like this? Is it on purpose? This genre should have his name. Our own type beat. Any explanation, man? I wanted to make a more chill tune compared to my others. I think depending on what you've used to become chill, it might have worked way too well. This is beyond chill, bro. Oh, you just like experimenting with different sounds and different genres until you find something that you like, or you just like to change up all the time. We got 21 likes on YouTube. Okay, YouTube 10 to 20. I'm thinking of a number including 10 and 20. Go. I don't know, man. I'm just trying to think about a place where this could be used, and the only place that I can imagine is background of a video, or maybe one of these games on phone where like you trying to solve something. It's animated and weird, and you have this kind of dark, chill music in the back. Is this kind of music to my ears? But energy wise, it doesn't have that much energy, and I don't find that much emotion in it. Not a fan of how the drums are, but I get it. You want it to be different. If you would have done the drums properly, it would have been like a beat. Okay, let me see if I see any of the number. Oh, surprisingly, no one got it. Bro, from 10 to 20. What's that 9 doing in there? What's 3 doing in there? 4 and 7. 10 to 20. And no one still got it in the chat. Oh, there we go. Parsa, you got it. We have the same name, you know. Parsa Purjabbar. 17 was the number. Before we play Parsa's track, I'm not sure even if you sent something. Is it Poncho P? What's your email, bro? Parsa. Emailت چیه? Before that, we need to play Acoustician Vibes track that we couldn't listen to. 200 BPM energy is different level. Not if it's been played on half tempo. It could be 200 in the project, but it's actually 100. Oh, it's Poncho? Okay, got you. You sent me 3 tracks, Poncho. پارسا 3 تا واسم فرستادی. کدومش آخریه، وسطیه یا اولیه؟ یکیشو انتخاب. Sorry guys, I'm communicating in my language with Iranian guys in here. Techno D minor. Yeah, I see it. It's the first one. Pleasure, bro. For a beat, Acoustician Vibes, for a beat that you want someone to purchase and add vocals to, you mix your... I think this was the submission that you asked. I don't know if I mixed the instruments right. If that's the same submission, yes, I don't think you've done it right. It's too loud. Like you need them to be tucked back behind your drums and bass. You don't need the keys to be up high and so centered and focal point. Open them up a little bit, and also you're playing 2 different instruments, one pad that's wide and the keys in the center on the same octave. Little bit problematic and unnecessary. So either change the vibe of the sound so they don't clash as much, or change the octave. Otherwise you have some problems getting them out of the way of each other. They're muddying up your low mids. Your drums definitely should hit higher. Your bass is nice and warm and subby. It sounds like a pure sub. I'm just thinking like, could this benefit from an 808 instead? You could try it. You could try the 808 instead of the type of bass you have and see if like longer 808 notes could give you more grit and more bounce compared to just a long sustained note on a sub bass. Overall, I think the beat has a nice vibe, but the mix, not quite. It's time for that Poncho track. It's D sharp minor. Okay. How can I send you my track? You're new here. Welcome to the fam. You came here a little bit late. Submissions are closed for tonight, but we do this every Thursday night, 10 p.m. UK time. Same night next week, just an hour or 2 earlier. And the email was on the screen instead of this submission closed. There was my email. That's how you would send it naturally. Bro, this is not techno, just clarifying that with you. Aaron, I will see you next time, bro. Yeah, not techno. It's a name that came out of nowhere. Oh, okay. You were on the other side. What happened? Did you just swap platform? Well, do you speak English? Or should I speak Persian with you? What's happening?
I just want to feel the bass.
Not trance either. Drum and bass wise.
I just want to be in the disco.
Melodic wise, it could be.
Everybody wants to go to the disco.
Okay, good. This is a nice part of the track. Probably the best part of the track so far.
The underground.
Yeah, we don't have any Dutch people in here. Scottish. Acid House could, yeah, Acid House is a good shout.
Well, since they first tried
Let's vote for this.
by radio, we developed a language computer. A machine
Citrus
that
type bass.
breaks down any language to our own.
Yo, Pancho, it's some sections you've done a very good job for the mix, some sections not quite. Especially the beginning. The beginning wasn't quite it, but it's getting better.
This would only happen in New York City.
Is there a 303 stock plugin in FL Studio? I haven't seen it. Oh, you're a Scottish yourself. Okay, I can tell you what bothers me about the mix. You widened your bass, but you widened the entire thing. So your bass line, your bass sound doesn't have any presence in the center under the kick. Whereas when you want to widen your bass, you want to have a layer of sub, or at least a frequency split of the main bass sound from 0 to 250 to be mono, and the rest you can open up. Right now you opened up the entire thing and you lost that tightness in the center, which is a huge problem. Oh yeah, transistor bass. How many on the list? I haven't counted, but submissions are closed anyway. What were you missing in the track? Width? Okay, there is a right way and wrong way of widening low-end information. The sub bass you were lacking. Well, because you widened it, you're lacking it. Or another thing you could do is to have the bass that you have right now, this plucky bass the way it is, wide, and add a layer of sub, mono. And like you only want it from 30 hertz to 150, 100 even, just for the warmness and the mono compatibility and everything that happens in the center. But then if you do that, just make sure that the bass that's wide doesn't have anything below 250 or whatever frequency you chose for your sub bass in the center. You can use mid-side EQ, mid-side compression. Mid-side EQ is better. Just filter the mids in the center of the wide bass and keep the sub bass in the middle. Nice ideas though, some very cool lines in there and sounds. Detune Music, it's finally your turn. Let's go. We have a total of 10 tracks left, by the way. I just counted. Infected, just okay. I'm gonna go back. That was this is a superb mix, man. Huge. Really, really good mix. Did not expect this at all. Let's go. Joyner Lucas type beat. No. Who's that? Notre Dame? It's Joyner Lucas type beat. Pleasure, bro. Good to have you here. The low end is superb. Let's vote for this beat. My man is Shikasta Nafsi. He's Shikasta Nafsing in the chat. Bruh. Huge. Love the sound selection of your 808 and your kick, even your snare. Just overall, very good sound selection. I might have missed it, but did you drop the octave on the melody sometimes? If you haven't, do that, because it's nice on the high octave, but it's going to be just as nice on one octave lower. Just pitch it, or if it's MIDI, drop the octave once in a while. Kidus Asefa, my man was on the TikTok side. You just made this beat from scratch and you added an AI Central C a cappella. Let's hear it. All right. I knew it.
If you don't hear, must feel it. Beat. All that time I spent on road, I'm healing. I was in the ding dong scheming. Why they wanna take my freedom? Fuck this, so go suck this, so I said it, I mean it. Hey what? Before they take your shit, I have to flip the script up, then they give man bitches. See when I don't.
Okay. Your low end has a lot of problems. The drums are not hitting the way they should. The bass is not there. Again, you had the same problem of widening your bass so much that you lost that presence in the center. You're gonna make some fire for us next week, D-Tune? Cannot wait, man. I'm not Rosa Beach. Who's this in the chat? I remember you said it's me, but I forgot. I'm sorry. Where are you at? Okay, I don't think the person who made this is in the chat, and also it was bothering me a little bit, I'm not gonna lie. You see, like, not the vocals, not the bass, not the drums, nothing was on point. And it was drill. Anyone else gets that feeling as soon as you hear that you feel like, again, shit. I have that for real every time. I'm sick of it. It's time for you guys to stop. It was fun for a while. Now that just go back to the normal. It's a little bit better. G's all-purpose channel. Let's go. Bro, this piano. Made in 20 minutes? Okay, it makes more sense. The mix is... I mean, you didn't even have time to do anything mixing-wise, but... just like the overall balance even of the beats. I like your drum bounce and pattern. Not the sound selection though. No, it's not Amapiano, it's Afrobeat, bro. And ends abruptly. So a 20-minute job. The core idea, the progression, nice. Pattern of the drums, nice. Sound selection overall, no for me. Anybody else in the chat? We didn't have time to put it for a vote. I didn't see it's only 1 minute. What you think in the chat? Yay or nay? این واسه هفته بعد. You already sent me the next week's track. What do you imagine my email? Bro, every day I get God knows how many emails and messages. And you send me something from now for next week. خورسندی داداش. Reshop, let's go. Let me put it down slowly. A little sympathy. I think you could show me. Is that it? What's the difference between Afro and Ama? Afro music is 3 minutes. Ama piano is 7. It's a bit more, but you know. Pour Masabzi out of nowhere for what? Why? Bro, without the dance, you gotta have the Bollywood dance. I can't. Nice drop. Nice drop, but not a nice mix. I have to be honest. The drop is taking 2 business days. My man took a minute. As if it's psytrance. If you guys stick with me till the end of the stream, I will play one of my psytrance tracks for you guys to hear. I think it's a nice idea, bro, Reshop. The mix, especially the low end, your bass sounds hollow. It doesn't have that 50 hertz information, the sub information that makes things warm. We have only 4 people on the TikTok side. It makes me wonder why the hell are we doing this? It's for real. If it's gonna be so dead, should I even keep doing this? What's the point? نه دیگه نشد دیگه. نشد دیگه. ایرانی بازی رو ایرانی که کار نمیکنه داداش. I'm joking, man. If I can joke with anyone, is with you guys. بد خفنه باشه هفته بعد بیارش. It's one per person. If I'm nothing if not fair. These guys all know it. The whole fair situation I keep. I have to say again. Whatever he said. Hydra, Balkan remix. Sorry, that's the subject. Personally doesn't get me. You know that we've talked about this before, but like mixing wise and production wise is nice. I can't take that from you. I will dance to my whip. I will dance to my wedding. Oh, that's the meaning of the lyrics. Wonderful. So now we know why it's so horsand or happy. Divine Baby. Who's that in the chat? Up next. Or A-Lot. Who's this? Let me know if you're in the chat, because if you're not, we will have to move on. We're getting towards the end of the stream. Who wins Euro 24? If we want to talk about it performance-wise, Spain has been the best team. Not only just because of the results and the fact that they won all 3 matches, but they just play a very nice brand of football these days that even their second team that played the last game was dominant. Their first team would have killed that last match. Anyway, Spain for me is the first chance, but they don't have the character of winning championship. The team that had the character is long gone. So that's why a little bit less on Spain. I want Germany to win. I've been a German fan in my entire life, even above my own country. But I want Germany to win, and I think they're like the second or the third chance. France could turn it on at any point. Any point. They still haven't turned it on. And the last, I don't even want to say England. Man, England have all the tools they need, but they are shit. Hands down. And yeah, my first 3 have to be Spain, Germany, and France. I don't think the person who made this is in the chat, so we're gonna move on. Yeah, we forgot about Portugal. Portugal have a very nice team, and they also can turn it on at any point. So they have to be in the top 3, top 4. But the problem is the hard side of the bracket with France, Spain, Germany. Is Italy on this side? I forgot the bracket, but 4 or 5 main teams are on one side, and there's some weird ass teams on the other side. Not good. Same thing that happened with the Champions League is going to happen here again. Teams like Dortmund that would have never stand a chance to reach the final if they were on the other side of the bracket, reached the final, and Real Madrid had pretty much a walk in the park, even though they conceded a goal the first half. Austria? No way. Austria, the best they can do, they're gonna go to quarterfinals. There's that infected 200 BPM track. Yeah, definitely not my type. Wake me up when it's all over. I can still hear it, but I just don't want my ear to go through this 15 minutes at midnight. After a long day of making videos, listening to music. I'm loving it, yes. Use some of this on your track, bro. Flea spray. Poison. Just like a couple pisses. I thought my laptop broke. Bro, this is not Raver's Paradise. This is no... We rave. We rave often. Rave is not like this. This is hard style. This is harder than hard style. We got there. We managed to survive and get there. Oh my god, give me my money. Yeah, man, you owe these guys. Some people broke their laptop speakers, some people broke their headphones. You broke my ears. Are you gonna do this to people live? They pay you for this? For real? 24/7? How's the state of your ears? Like, when you have conversations, do you struggle? No one will be left when you play my song? Is it like this? You broke my heart. By calling this type of stuff music, you guys are breaking my heart. I made my peace with Trap Rage, with Yeet. I've made my peace with goddamn techno remixes of fantastic old songs that they just took the melody and they put it on the boom, 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 boom. This is our last resort. Like, if this goes under the category of music, then I guess we should pack it up. My man straight away panning the entire master channel left to right.
Jax made this beat.
All good, man. You just dodged something that would have. Never mind. Welcome. I know, Infected. If I don't joke with you guys, it's not fun. It's my style of having fun on the stream. I chat some shit sometimes with some people more often than others. I hope that you don't take it personally. I know that there are a lot of fans of hardstyle around the world. And it's not for me, but I know that a lot of people dig it. One of them was my friend, who I kicked out of the house. So not on my speakers. Hell no. That's why I used this on my friend. I cleaned him up, then I kicked him out. Your headphones are $10,000? Yeah, man, stop capping in here. The best mastering headphones are like $4,000. $10,000 for a pair of headphones? Do they buy you bread? Make you breakfast in the morning? This music could have been a lot better if the kick was different. Bass is dead. The kick doesn't have any either. It makes it feel like stock FL Studio sounds. When you open it, you have 4 channels: kick, bass, snare, clap. Sounds like those. The headphones make your ear holes tickle? I bet. And I bet you like that.
Number 1 bullshit guy.
That's for you, P Cypher. And the rest.
Number 1 bullshit guy.
You too. Yeah, it's getting repetitive now. How's the drums and melody mix? That was the question in the email. The drums mix was poor, but it's not the mix mainly, it was the sound selection. The bass was poor, for real. Jay Swan, who's that in the chat? Oh, it's you, P Cypher. God, Lord, whatever type of higher power, have mercy. Just preparing for it. Okay, this is handleable. Yeah, the mix is all over the place. Brother, drums are very important in every genre. Right now, all we hear from the drums are the cymbals. The kick needs to come up, the snare in particular needs to come up. The guitars need to get tucked on the sides and a little bit further back. The vocals. WWE type music. Good shout. I agree. Triple H will be just spitting out water on this. That's what you told them? Who? Your band members? Probably the guitarist doing the mix as well, no? It has to be. It's always the guitarist doing the mix in the band. Oh, why is it always the guitarist? What have you done, P Cypher, on this? Okay, for band music, you've done a good job on the vocals. I'm not gonna lie, but band music, the best way to avoid these type of conflicts and weird problems. The drummer wants the drums loud, the guitarist wants the guitars loud. Is common. The way to solve it is to get a mixing engineer for real. Otherwise, you will never get to a equal place with each other, and the music will never reach its its full potential, whatever that may be. Right now, you just fight with each other, and the music parts are also fighting with each other. Sounds AI generated? It wasn't. It was actually a live band, and they had a problem with mixing and stuff. I'm sharing a clip of this. Definitely do. If you think like the band members, I know like some of them are gonna be like, who the hell, who the f is this guy? Like, I don't care, and probably a can of beer as well, chugging the beer at the same time, insulting me. I don't care. You can play them this part of the live. It's 1 hour 59, so just under 2 hours of the live. Get a mixing engineer and stick with him if he's good, or her. If they're good, stick with them. They will eventually figure you out. That's the only solution. That's the only way you have to survive this nasty type of mix that you have right now. My man who just said AI mixes are better, it's your turn.
The sky is falling. That will keep you safe and sound. The sky is falling. That will keep you safe and sound.
Very good kick. Can you hear that resonance on your slap bass? That's the only problem. Your slap bass sounds like you've notched an EQ and you pushed it. That's the only problem. Everything sounds good. Do you agree? Yeah, the slap is too loud and it sounds very resonancy. And you need a change right there. Something needs to change. It's a good one. It's a very good one, but you need some variety. I doubt this is vocals. You think the vocals is low? Not for me. The vocal is in the right place for me. It's the bass that's too loud. That's the plucky slap bass. What's up, CG? You come in right at the end. Bro, please take this into consideration. Change something. Make another build up. Change the vocal dum 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 da to something, chop it up, gate it, octave it. Whatever you do, do not keep the arrangement like this. It's boring. It gets boring, for real. Especially in slap house, because there is not much anyway. We had a little bit of a quiet night CG tonight on both platforms. Jordan and Ella, let's go.
You already know we got
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, before we listen to this, Fist said that I was in a rock show. The snare was loud and very sharp. Is that... Oh, so you had to listen far. Is that okay? Well, that's pretty much my experience every time I had to be in a live band show, rock, metal, or whatever. The snare is just in general something that cuts through, especially when they mic it up, of course. So like the drum sound itself is super loud and they mic up the snare. So it depends on how far they push it on the mic as well. But so much of it depends on the venue, how big it is or how small it is. The smaller the venue, the more chances of the snare and the drum kit in general blasting through your ears and ruining the show, which happens often. So most of these rock heads and people who go gigging in general, their ears got used to it. For us, who like as producers and engineers or whatever, we need our ears. I don't recommend you attending these shows. If you go, get yourself an earplug. It will ruin your ear. I had to mix live for people, bands and stuff, and I had to record them live while they were banging on the drums in the room. And after a while, I felt like my ears are absolutely battered. And I was, 20 years old? 18, 20? It's not worth it. If it was a pro show and you had that problem, it's probably your ear and you're not used to standing front of the stage. Who's this in the chat? Jordan, are you around? Okay, after this, it's the last, this is the second to last track of the stream. Do you guys want to hear a Psytrance track of mine? If not, that's fine. I just, cause someone said play your music and stuff, I said I will do at the end. If yes, let me know in the chat. If not, we end.
I got a mind on it, it's not even cold. Yeah, that bitch talking crazy, she's so bold. Yeah, I walk in Louis and I make her colors on their soul. Bye, some ghosts, we gon' fuck it up like yeah. In this building, we might smoke it up like la. Seen this on that bitch, gon' turn it up like ha.
I don't think the person who made this in the chat either. If they are, they're not saying anything, so I will stop it. You wanted feedback, like the email says feedback, so I'm gonna say what I actually think. I feel like you bought the beat or you found the beat somewhere and you didn't manage to feel like home on top mixing wise. The beat itself wasn't mixed properly either. The balance of the drums, the way the 808 hits, in general, the mixing problems were obvious. That's the shortest possible feedback. I don't have anything to say about your lyrics and flow. I'm not that type of guy, but mixing-wise is my jurisdiction. Valentine, last track of the evening from you guys. Who's this? I got you. Let's go. low end of your strings, your cellos and basses, is a tough scenario with the 808. You need to be really careful. Right now, your strings are winning. You don't want your strings to win this war. This war should be always for the 808. I would turn up the snap a little bit. I like the melodic elements, the harmonic way of the beats, everything. Like the production wise, I like it. Mixing wise, you need to be careful. You have the piano playing the low notes of the chord, you have the cellos playing, and you have an 808. 2 of them are problem. 3 of them is disaster. But yeah, the vibe is on point. I agree. Diamond, thank you, man. Appreciate it. Okay, so that was the last track of the audience. I'm gonna play one psytrance track of mine. If you've been in the streams for a while, you've probably heard this one. It's the finished one. That's why I'm playing it again. But if you're new, it's new to you. And it's gonna be around 6 minutes long. It's just how psytrance is. To be honest, most psytrance is 7 to 10 minutes long. But let's go. Sending your beat over, man. After 3 years, it means a lot.
So when you are breathing out, you get the sensation that your breath is falling out. Dropping out. The same sort of feeling you have as if you were settling down into an extremely comfortable bed. And you just get as heavy as possible and let yourself go.
I'm not gonna duck it. Someone in the audience, bro. Somebody's song. combination of synth and live guitars yet. It's 3 layers. Thank you.
But don't hurry anything. Don't worry about the future. Just be entirely content to be aware of what is.
Sound Goodizer is missing. Okay, do you want one more or should we wrap it up? It's your choice. I've heard these enough. More than necessary. If you guys want to hear one more, I will play you one more. But if not, we can wrap up. Like some of the things that you're saying, Pause Pilot, is definitely valid. Like you can. I have a certain way of mixing and thinking about my drums and bass and stuff. My snare, one is short and one is longer of the same snare. You might not notice it, but it's there. I don't like to add reverb, not in psytrance. Everything's so on edge, especially in this one. But you asked me above how long you've been making music. Just touching 11 years. Okay, one last one. Pick one from another genre. You want another genre or another psytrance? Because my latest ones are psytrance. Yeah, as long as, even in the feedbacks I give to other people's music, as long as it's not fundamentally wrong and is like detrimental towards the track, it's your choice. But as soon as it's fundamentally wrong, then I have to say it. I don't have dubstep, no. I've got a little house track that's short. I can play you that. There you go.
I don't wanna take your time every day and every night. All I need is fucking fair. Shut them off and come to bed, 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 bed. off and come to bed.
She's a dirty girl.
Shut them off and come to bed.
Bandaddy! I don't like the fact that the drop is a little bit repetitive. I have to fix this. I want a little bit more variety in my own drop. Like, I do criticize myself more than you guys will ever do that for me. Melodic wise, I think like it needs some... I know what I'm gonna do, I just don't have the time to actually do it. But anyway, let me show you something. So if you look at the screen, this folder is my latest folder of projects, right? All this crap that you see, each of them is one project. And you have the unfolded one down here. And most of these are beats and pop music and rap and beats in general. But what I want to do these days is 100% psytrance. And I'm not the type of guy that leaves projects most of the time unfinished. Most of these are finished. Not all, most. Like this is the funk track that Fist was talking about. I'm going to play the version. I just did one funk. Even my funk is a little bit different. You're gonna hear the orchestra coming in. Next Thursday, 10 p.m. UK time. Same night, next week, 10 p.m. Yes, but it's old. My Spotify account, I haven't released anything in the past year or two. I'm gonna switch styles and move on to the psytrance. And the same guy who's making this type of aggressive music is also making this type of music. A little bit swing, yes. And none of these are samples, by the way. The guitar, the trumpet, everything I played myself. Not live, but with MIDI. The vocal is a sample. Why don't I sign with Spinning Records? Just never send anything to them so far. just looking for something that's completely different for you guys to play. Now that you guys are vibing with my music, like even if it's 10-15 minutes at the end, we can have some time together. Like this one, again, the melody of the trumpet. No, I don't like experimentally stuff, to be honest. This was made for an artist to come, obviously, sing on. So it's that structure. The verse. I'm gonna play the orchestra ones as well in a second. Pre-chorus. No, if I was mainstream focused, then psytrance wouldn't have been a thing. I just like music to be what it was. I don't like the super distorted, weird ass sounds that people are forcing to create new genres these days. Before learning the basics of what already exists, they want to force new genres. That's my problem. I'm not gonna lie. I just want music to make sense, musically, harmonically, dynamically, all kinds of crap that people don't care about. I'm just looking for one track that I've made on live stream. I've done 3-4 tracks on live stream. This one. Yeah. Oh, this ending part is nice, wait. It's a shame that I never found anyone to sing on this. I wanted a Latin singer. This one I've made from scratch on live stream. It's an orchestra trap beat. Yeah, I did, bro. We finished the submissions. We're just having some fun with my music. People wanted to hear my music. If you want your feedback, go on YouTube and you can find your part. I don't remember when it was. It will be right after I end the stream. I remember I gave you some feedback a lot, but I don't remember because I listened to 10, 15 after you, 15, 20 before you. I don't remember which one was yours. I don't have Kashmir free download. Text me. Come on the Discord server. I can help you there. This is the best part. Afrobeat vibes out of nowhere. Okay, I will play the last psytrance and we move on. We can end it for tonight. I love this one myself. I feel like it has a story to tell. I definitely was telling a story in my head. Let's see if you guys can pick it up.
Look at your own thoughts as just noises, and soon you will find that the so-called outside world and the so-called inside world come together. They are a happening. Your thoughts are a happening.
Yes.
Just like the sounds going on outside. And all you're doing is watching it.
Alan Watts sample doesn't need clearing. It's just a speech. Oh, you think so? Hell no. We're gonna bring it right back. As far as I'm concerned, yes. For me, my psytrance music, the first drop is telling of a story, beginning of the story. I keep most of my stuff for the second drop. It's a completely different part of the story, my second drops to my first drops. So now we enter the second part of the story.
You can feel on the one hand I am doing it, and on the other hand it is happening to me.
It was actually a BPM automation, the entire thing. psytrance. But I use Serum a lot, Nexus a lot, Numa Pro a lot. If you watch the videos on my page, you will find out what I use. It's the final version. Oh, what's up, Cosmin? Welcome, man. What the final version of this one? I might master it a little bit better. Awareness was the final version, the first psytrance. This is almost done. The mastering, I feel like, lacks against awareness. I want them to kind of feel together and at least compete with each other, because awareness easily competes with asterisk stuff. This is a little bit quieter. I can push it better, more, and just a better master. But the third one, I want to end the live, but I want to show you some stuff because I'm not going to get a chance as often. This one is the last psytrance I've been working on. I actually played it on the intro of the live. This has a more proper psytrance vibe, and it's not mixed. It sounds mixed, but it's not. I can tell you it's going to be much better, and it's not mastered. We're going to listen to this about 4 minutes, and this is for real, the last one. It might be the better version of what you heard, Cosmin. I'm not sure which one you heard. No, the sound designer is me. Oh, vocal parts and things I just find in variety of different packs. Or for Alan Watts, I found his speech. If you have volume knob on your headphones and stuff, you can push it up. It's a little bit quieter than the rest. I won't. I love them. See, like, this is not mixed, but it sounds good, right?
Someone like you.
Good night, guys. This is gonna be the outro of the live anyway. We're wrapping up. This has a second drop I want you guys to hear, and then that's it. Yes, Duduk. It's Kashmir. It's Duduk Kashmir sample. guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed the stream and we had a nice session of my music at the end. It wasn't expected, but it happened. Let's wrap it up. I will see you next Thursday night, 10 p.m. UK time. It's snare. Let's go. Good night, guys.